Hi Mark.
Hiya.
It's a 2-0 defeat today. What are your thoughts on the game?
Obviously disappointed. Never want to lose a game of football. First half, they wanted it more than us, to be honest with you. I think the difference first half, they were first to everything pretty much, which also makes it difficult. So then they dominated territory possession because they wanted it a little bit more. They're hungry, there was the middle of the park. But they're a good, experienced team and they do really well what they do. 0-0 at half time, I was quite happy with that. And then we kind of regrouped, start second half, I thought a lot better. And a couple of early changes as well, which I think also helped. And then really, last 2 or 3 games now, we've just started silly mistakes. We're giving goals away from silly mistakes. It was the same again today. So we've got a new keeper in the net today. So it's the first time he's played with us. So he's stepped up and come and played for us, which is brilliant. And then we kind of left him out to dry a little bit on that first goal. So just liked a bit of leadership, a bit of savvy, just a bit of experience really, just to kind of deal with that through ball, which we should have done. And if we do, and we don't go 1-0 down, it's a totally different game. I think we start to get on top at 1-0. We had a couple more changes. We got the front foot, played a bit better in the right areas of the pitch. And then again, we've made a silly mistake, give them a corner, and then an own goal from a corner. Obviously, made it 2-0 and killed it off. So, bit of a weird one today, to be honest with you. Disappointed. I think decent response second half. And again, I hate saying it, but we're playing against a good, experienced team. I think that was the difference in the end today. So I don't want to use that as an excuse ever, but I think that was the difference between us and them, really, just that bit of experience. And they made it count at right times. We gave them a couple of goals in honesty as well. So yeah, bit of mixed emotions, really.
Mm-hmm. The team seemed to struggle with control at times, especially in the first half, and it was a bit chaotic. What do you think went wrong? How would you have?
Yeah, I mean, the pitch looks great. So when you're up here, it looks really, really good. But I think also with all the wet weather and it's dried out, again, it is really bumpy. So, and again, I always say to the lads, it's no excuse. I don't want to hear excuses sort of thing. But it was tough on there, but they dealt with it better than us. Again, I think that's that experience, and at times I say to them, just get the ball under control, then go and do what you want to do. It's not a pitch where you can have flicks and tricks and one touch. You've got to get the ball under control, then you can play. So again, disappointing. We've talked about this a lot over this season, and we didn't do it very well, particularly first half. I think second half we were better, but still not what I expect, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. It's 2 defeats in a row now and 3 without a win. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, obviously I don't like losing anything, never mind back-to-back games of football. I think last week it was different. I think this week I can kind of accept it a little bit more because I think who we've played against and how the game's gone. 2 back-to-back doesn't sound good, but I don't think it's anything to get too carried away about. I mean, I said to the lads in there, you shouldn't get, I know it's a bit of a cliche, but you shouldn't get too high when you win and you shouldn't get too low when you lose either, sort of thing. So yeah, I hate it. I hate losing, never mind losing 2-1 again. But at the minute we're playing Wednesday, Saturday for 3-4 weeks on the bounce, so we've got a chance again to bounce back on Wednesday. Again, it's tough for a young team, working in the day, playing at night, it's new to them, but that's what we want to do. We're here to play football and win games of football, so we'll bounce back, but no doubt.
You mentioned the game on the Wednesday, which is an opportunity to bounce back. What would you like to see on the game on the day?
I think it's just more urgency, more hunger, more determination, more desire, and I know we've got that in abundance. Perhaps 1 or 2 went at it today, illness and injury that they're carrying a little bit. That's my decision to play them. So yeah, I just want to see that hunger, I want to see that determination in that fight. They've got the ability, just got to kind of build a platform that they can play football from. Today, as I said, we lost the shape a little bit at the end. They looked a bit inexperienced, a bit naive, which I don't like. If we get that right, we'll get the front foot and we'll play some good football again. So yeah, not worried.
All right, thank you.
Cheers.
Good luck for the next game.
Thanks a lot, mate. Ta.